What's up, Taurus? Welcome to Let Me Read You Tarot. My name is E. I'll be doing your February 2019 general reading. Welcome to Let Me Read You. To all of my old subscribers, how y'all doing? To all of my new ones, how y'all doing? And if you haven't subscribed, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Specifically like and subscribe, but I'm thankful for all of it. You know, I'm not a picky person, okay? I thank you guys for those who have already. I'm really grateful. For those of you who don't know, I am new to YouTube, so every little bit counts, okay? Every little bit counts. If you like to book a private reading, I will list my email below. You can contact me there. We can figure out how we can set that up. Also, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, Taurus. Don't try to reach. Don't try to make it be your situation if it isn't. It's a general reading, meaning that I'm reading for many Taurus people. So this may not resonate with your situation. I always suggest that you find a reader who is picking up on the messages that resonate with your personal situation. Also, you have free will, okay? Don't tie yourself and chain yourself to these readings. There's nothing in between you and your creator. You can change this at any moment, okay? Readings are nothing but confirmation and guidance, okay? That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. So what's up, Taurus? For those of you who are new to my channel, you need to know that I already pre-shuffle my deck, but I will cut the deck on camera. And as far as your additional cards, I pull them ahead of time. Your Chinese fortune card for the month of February is New Beginnings. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that, bulls. Not at all, okay? The New Beginnings card speaks about just a fresh start. A fresh start. You know, this could be either a new business. It could even be children, a birth of a child. But this is just that new energy, you know, that new grounding, you know. It's nothing like some new ground, man. Okay, so yeah, definitely that's the energy. That's the energy that Taurus will be experiencing, or at least not every single Taurus in the world, okay, but the ones that I'm assigned to and that's assigned to me. New beginnings is in the air, okay? So this is a good time to take advantage of that. Take advantage, man. Take advantage. Your universal love message for the month of February, you have two, Taurus, and one says you have what it takes. You have what it takes. And on the back it says, always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? That's what they said, Taurus. And the other one says you were born with the it factor. It quality, excuse me. And they put it in quotation marks. You it. You tag me because I'm it, huh, Taurus? It says, do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? So I'm definitely getting the vibe that some people could be mending old relationships, even fixing relationships that they're in currently. And I'm also feeling like there may be somebody that you have your eye on or has their eye on you. Smack it, flip it, rub it. This is a general reading. And, you know, maybe you're feeling like they're not noticing you. But guess what? You were born with the it factory. If they don't see that you're the one and not the two or the three, guess what? What it say at the bottom? It says, could you feel more sorry for them? That's their L. They got to take that L. Taurus, there ain't no need to be tripping. And then your soul advice for the month of February is empathy. And it says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So, you know, some of you guys may be learning to not only just be trapped in one-dimensional type thinking, but also hearing others out, trying to see where they're coming from. And yeah, just connecting in that way, you know. So definitely your soul, you know, may be experiencing the energy of empathy, Taurus, okay? Now, as far as love goes, even though this isn't a love reading, I still pulled a little bit for you guys. It's a mixed bag, Taurus. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of you guys are with someone that you're really feeling some type of way. You know, maybe it's the person that you feel like isn't noticing you, but there's some feelings that some of you guys may be experiencing, you know, and then, you know, you want to see what these feelings is all about. And then we have some situations, excuse me, where I feel like somebody, whether it be you, Taurus, or your partner, you have to adjust it, okay? Someone may not be necessarily being authentic. They may not be being themselves. They could be being a little deceitful, you know, not really showing who they are, or not telling something that probably is a major key alert. So this could be you, or, you know, the your partner, Taurus, but I'm definitely getting somebody's on some deceptive type of energy. And then we have somebody, and I think this came out in one of your readings before, it says let go of control issues. So I don't know, we talked about this before, Taurus, where, you know, control is simply based in fear. Okay, there is no such thing as control. Okay, so sometimes you just have to allow people to do what they're gonna do, and allow situations to play out how they're gonna play out. Okay, because ultimately everyone has free will, including you. Okay. Hello. So let's cut the deck and see what's going on, Taurus. Okay. Awesome. Okay. The High Priestess. Major Arcana. Overall energy, meaning the root of the problem or the root of the situation. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. But the High Priestess, this is a woman who honestly does what I do. You know, she could be a tarot reader. She could be a healer. This is a woman who is all about secrecy. You know, she holds the sacred knowledge. She's very much connected to the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. You know, very intuitive, highly intuitive. This is a person that you can go to for wisdom. She's definitely a wisdom body. She also could be known as the side chick. And she's fine with being the side chick because she's good with or without a counterpart. Okay, so definitely the High Priestess being the overall energy, and we have deception, some deceptive energy here. You know, we'll see what's going on. The Wheel of Fortune. Hey. The Seven of Wands. And the Hierophant. Taurus. Showing y'all face. Y'all got three majors right off the bat. You know, I don't like a whole bunch of cards coming at me at one time, Taurus. So we're going to start with these four. The first card you have is the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana. This is a card of luck. This is about a chain of events turning, you know, the good and bad, you know, in life, the ups and downs, the black and the white, you know. But normally this card is affiliated with a streak of luck that's coming your way. You know, maybe things have not necessarily been the greatest in your life, but there's this, you know, stream, Lord, Jesus, I can't talk. There's this streak of luck that's headed your way, Taurus, okay? So where things have been rocky, there could be, you know, some fate, some luck that's headed your way. Now, I am getting this energy of the Seven of Wands, and I don't know, some of you guys are feeling like you have to defend yourself or put your foot down with someone. Maybe someone is needing to put their foot down with you or vice versa, but this is an energy of standing for something or falling for anything. This is standing firm in the midst of adversity. It could be different people coming at you, you know, you having to stand your ground. So it's kind of interesting because it's sandwiching these two majors, which you have the Hierophant here. Now we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Two spiritual teachers. Sometimes I look at the Hierophant as, you know, her counterpart or the Hermit, okay? But the Hierophant speaks about marriage. It speaks about tradition, the institution of marriage, I should say. This is contracts, spiritual lessons, spiritual teachers. This also is affiliated with Taurus, so some of you guys could be dealing with your own as well. But there's commitment. There's something about commitment, okay? Something centered around either a commitment. Let's see what's going on. The Six of Wands, hey. Eight of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. Okay, Taurus, this is looking pretty decent. We got the Six of Wands here. This is about popularity, admiration, being recognized, you know, satisfying pats on the back. There could be people that's cheering you on, wanting to see you do well. I even think that some of you guys are being noticed around the workplace. You know, maybe they're noticing how hard you've been working or how dedicated you've been. But I definitely do see that you know, you're being admired, and it could be somebody that, you know, around the workplace that you may have to put your foot down with. Maybe they're, you know, it's always that one it ain't always that one coworker. It's always the coworker that think they your boss, you know, or maybe it's just the people you work with that you're really having to, like, you know, set some boundaries with. But we do have the the Eight of Pentacles, and this is someone who is extremely focused on their work. This is a person who's trying to master their craft. You can only go to the 10. This is the 8. So this is somebody who's extremely focused, working hard, trying to be stable, get their finances in order. This also is an apprentice job. So some of you guys could be working under someone, you know, mastering your skill, tightening up on your skill. I'm definitely seeing marriage right off the rip. So some of you guys could very well be married or will be getting married. And I feel like whoever it is, Taurus, this is for some. This is not for every Taurus, but I do feel like if you are marrying somebody, Taurus, I feel like it's somebody who's very like-minded, someone who shares the same traditions as you, okay? To a degree, for the most part, I should say. I don't know if you guys are working hard, so, you know, because you are about to get married or you're thinking about marriage, but I definitely do see just good things for you, Taurus. Just like, you know, I'm seeing stability and, you know, new beginnings. It could even be in the family, something, you know, changing in a family dynamic. Like I said, new beginnings is associated with babies and new starts, but I'm definitely seeing someone fighting to be committed and stay committed. And there's even some who are thinking about committing to someone. It could be this High Priestess, okay? Like I said, some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, a Taurus. Some of you guys could even be dealing with a Sagittarius because Jupiter is affiliated with Sagittarius. I'm very much getting a focus on work and family, you know, family and work. Maybe some of you guys are working hard so that maybe some of you guys want to buy a new home. Maybe you guys are, you know, working towards being home owners, you know, just working hard to like I said, you do have the new beginning card as your overall energy. So it's new ground. And I kind of feel like Taurus is working really hard at building on that new ground and even looking forward to the new ground to build on, okay? Three of Wands. Definitely I am seeing somebody could be dealing with a fire sign. It's a lot of wands here. So when we talking about wands, this deals with work. Some of you guys could definitely be working very hard. Work could be a focus for you guys as well. The Ten of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Magician. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Gemini or a Virgo. Now we have the Three of Wands here, and this is all about waiting. This is about someone who's invested into something. Someone's waiting to see if their ships are coming back. You know, with this card, I always say it's a gamble, okay? Because anytime we invest into anything, whether it be love or business or anything, we never know if, you know, we're going to reciprocate what it is that we've put out, right? But the fact that the Ten of Swords is paired with it, I don't know if some of you guys are waiting for someone to do you wrong, or, you know, maybe you have some past issues, you know, as far as, or maybe something did take place, because we do have the Ten of Swords here, which is about lies, deceit, you know, backstabbing, lies, cheating, deceit. You know, this is just someone, you can only go to the 10, and this is the 10. This is the card of when you can think of anything that could be done to a person, this has happened to this person. And I kind of feel like somebody in this equation is it's like somebody's like, oh, I'm just waiting. I know they're going to do me, I know they're going to do me like they did somebody else. Some of you guys could have even stepped outside of a commitment and did something that you kind of weren't supposed to be doing. And the fact that we have the 10 of Swords here with the Magician and the Deception card, definitely I do feel like for some, cheating or some level of deception and secrecy, definitely has taken place, whether it be you or your partner. Okay. For others, I am seeing that work is looking good. You're being recognized. Some of you guys are really working hard. I'm getting many different messages. Like I said, it's a mixed bag for you guys. So it's many different messages. I'm feeling like some of you guys are working really hard, being recognized at work, satisfying pats on the back. You could be having a little bit of confrontation around the workplace, but nevertheless, it's not stopping you from, you setting your boundaries and staying focused. Some of you guys are working hard to be, to get a new home or to, just make sure that your family is stable and happy and together, And then we have this other situation where I'm feeling like somebody may have stepped outside of a marriage and done something that they weren't supposed to do. I'm also getting the vibe that someone kind of felt this intuitively. Okay, so if you're a Taurus man, whoever your counterpart is, remember the High Priestess is not a person that you can really BS. She's highly intuitive. She's like psychic. Okay, so she can see right through you, and she's the type that won't reveal what it is that she knows. Okay, so if you're a Taurus man or woman, I don't want to just say a Taurus man. If you're a Taurus man or woman and you stepped out, I kind of feel like your counterpart already has like a idea. Or flip it. If it's you that you think your counterpart is doing something sneaky, then that too. Okay, but with the Magician being here, this is somebody who's a trickster. The Magician has all these great qualities. He is the master creator. He is into as above, so below. He knows that he can create whatever he wants to create in his reality. But the flip side to the Magician is he's the Magician. So he can be the trickster. He can bend energy to his will. He can convince you of whatever he wants you to convince you of. Okay. And the fact that this 10 of Swords is crowning him, I am definitely feeling like somebody did something that was like, a betrayal, point blank. And I am kind of getting that this is 3 people involved in this, because we do have the High Priestess here, the Hierophant, and the Magician. Okay, and I kind of feel like somebody intuitively knows, but there's somebody who does not want to accept what it is that they know. Okay, because with the High Priestess being the overall energy, like I said, she knows. Okay, she knows. She may not let you know she know, but she know. Okay, and the fact that this 2 of Swords is sitting here, this woman is voluntarily sitting here with this blindfold on. Okay, she's choosing not to see what it is that is in front of her, especially with the moon being here. This is someone who's doubting, fearing. They don't want to address what it is that's in front of them. They know that someone's being manipulative. They know that someone is playing some sort of game. Okay, so I don't know if this is you, Taurus, who knows that someone is not necessarily being honest, and maybe you haven't revealed yet that but you know or they know. Hashtag Shorty Low, rest in peace. But I am definitely feeling like it's almost like someone's waiting for someone to come forward and just admit it. It's like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just see if they gonna tell me. Because that's the vibe that I'm also getting. So it's many different messages going on here for Taurus, okay? It's like, I could tell just with the love cards that it was going to be a mixed bag. And maybe this could be your partner, Taurus, because I'm looking at your soul advice and it says empathy. And it says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So something may be revealed and you may have to not just automatically react. Maybe you need to hear why they did what they did or what had happened. You know what I mean? So I'm getting the vibe that your test, what your soul is going to, the test that your soul may be experiencing is definitely, instead of being reactionary, more so listening. Okay? because maybe somebody has been so busy working that maybe they had, that doesn't give nobody no excuse to step out. Now please don't get it twisted. I'm just saying that if maybe you're the person who's been drowned in work, focus, maybe just trying to stack your money up, get your family straight. Maybe you're trying to buy a home. Maybe you have these goals, but maybe you've been so focused that maybe somebody's been like, okay, they always at work, they're never home, they're not paying me any attention, and maybe they stepped out. This is an example. I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm just kind of saying this is probably why saying you need to be open to hearing everybody's point of view. Not that that justifies someone stepping out, but they may have some valid points that may lead you to being open to hearing what it is, their reasoning. Okay, because I'm definitely feeling like somebody knows what's going on. Somebody knows what's going on, and they just not revealing that they know. They're more so waiting for you to come forward. And flip it if you have to. So like I tell the rest of the signs, Taurus, I don't do love readings. I gift them. So it just depends on the views, and if the views are high enough, I definitely will gift you guys a love reading, because I have to pray and meditate for 12 different zodiac signs, and it takes a lot of energy. So I don't want to just make videos to make videos. So it just is based off the feedback that I get. Okay. So we'll, if the views is looking good, we'll pull some clarity, because that's how we get down with the love readings. We pull clarity. We start trying to figure out what's really going on. Okay. So depending on the views, we'll see if, what happens. Okay. So love and light to the Taurus.